Hi everybody, this is Mike Perusich and David Katz with Katz Consultants. We're here to talk to you today about doing appropriate services for patients. In fact, some doctors actually kind of get a little bit laxed with their patients and they don't provide them all the service they really need.
That's true. Lax is a nice way of saying lazy. Some people get a little lazy with the services, and some chiropractors get to running with their head down, and they just do adjustment therapy, adjustment therapy, adjustment therapy through the whole day. And the truth of the matter is there are some patients that deserve more than that. The insurance patients, they paid for good insurance care. They want the best care they can have. And a lot of times I find that the typical chiropractor out in the field will provide maybe 4 services on the average.
Absolutely.
Or 4 units of service on the average instead of just 1 or 2. Now you always do what's right for the patient. But if the patient paid for the care, I think they deserve the care. One of the things you can do that I think is interesting is divide the number of services you give by the number of patients you see and see how many services you give on the average. I'll bet it's going to be down around 1.6 or 1.8 or something like that. So make sure that you just do enough for the patients. In fact, I got to give you an unusual illustration. If you renewed your license according to not if you took your CEU hours, but according to whether you got patients better, and at the end of the year they looked at your patients, and if you didn't get enough patients better, you didn't renew your license, I'll bet you one thing happened. I'll bet you'd provide a lot more service than you do right now.
That's a good analogy.
And it is. And if it's the right thing to do when your license is on the line, it's the right thing to do when the patient's health is on the line. So make sure you do enough services. It's an easy thing to get lax on and not do, but we find that most therapists give about 4 services for the patient. So I think if you want to be around the national average, that's probably where you want to be. This is Dave Katz and Michael Perusich. Thanks for listening.